Morning YouTube, Mike here. Getting ready for the day today. Got a couple jobs I gotta do. Van looking a little messy right now. Old ice maker. Got a bellow I gotta do. Gotta kinda get it right. Got a couple jobs today. Thanks for everybody wishing me well about this storm. Preparing the best way I can. I have shutters on my place, so shouldn't be too bad. Got all my supplies, and we're good to go. Today I only have 3 jobs, COD jobs today actually, which is a good thing. Sorry about that. And pretty much got a couple things to talk about. Oh, real quick, walk you through my I'm just literally walking out. It's 7:58. Trying to get started so I can get back quicker. You know how that goes. You don't want to be out all day if you don't have to be. And there's a couple things I want to talk about. I actually want to just I'm headed to Jupiter this morning. Got a refrigerator, LG refrigerator to look at, and I'm gonna talk to you guys while I'm headed that way. So let me see where she's going. So a lot of times, like I said, I'll have it in my email, my schedule. So, and I have a tablet here that I do my GPS off, and usually I have a little hotspot where I get my internet and all that kind of stuff for it, so which works out for me. Okay, so for instance, my first job is 23 miles away from me. Now it's a straight shot on the 95, so it's gonna take me about half hour to get there. So that's kind of how far I have to travel some of the times. So you got an idea of what you got to do. Let me give them a call, let them know I'm headed that way. It's always good to give a courtesy call. I always try to do 20 to 30 minutes out. That's the best way for me. You know, have people ready, good to go. And all right, so they're not picking up, but I'm still gonna leave a message. Hello? Oh, nope, nobody's still not picking up. And they usually, I'm still gonna head there because I know these people, they called like 7 o'clock leaving a message saying they'll be there. So, at least they know I'm coming. Shouldn't be an issue. I've had that happen to me where I was going and didn't get in. Hey, good morning, this is Mike. I'm calling about the fridge. I'm headed that way now. Should be about the next half hour. Thanks. All right, quick, easy, simple. Sorry about that. So pretty much today I wanted to talk about a few things, or just a few things that I'm thinking about doing. If not by the end, the beginning of next year. Scaling up, maybe getting a guy. So just acquiring more information on workman's comp, and luckily for my state, you can have up to 3 employees and not required to carry it, which I didn't know. So that's a good deal because, man, that's expensive. Definitely expensive. So I had to, I'm just looking into that. I do have a van. I do have tools to supply a guy, but essentially, I don't know if I want someone that's already been in this so long. I want somebody I can kind of train as well. But, you know, we'll see how that goes once I start really actively looking. So that's another thing. I'm getting work now, and sometimes I have to book people out further out or tell them I'm booked up, or so that's a good thing. It's always a good thing. You always want to have work coming to you. This job I'm headed to is a COD, but initially I met them through warranty, so it's something different that's not covered under the warranty. So, you know. Another thing too, it's been crazy with gas, and I got to make sure I get some today. too. I mean, a lot of places don't even have premium gas anymore, so see how that goes. Hopefully the storm is not as bad. The last storm we had, it wasn't that bad, but I will say, the last storm we had, I don't even remember the name of it. It wasn't Matthew, it was after Matthew. And a tree fell on my work van, but not on my van. I was working for another company, so yeah, that was 2017. No, yeah, 2017, the end of 2017 when that happened. So, but not a lot of real damage to any houses or anything like that. So, and it didn't damage the van like we thought it did once the tree got off the van. But yeah, so pretty much that's what I wanted to talk about this week. And if you have plans on doing that eventually, it's just me. Reason why I haven't done it already is because I'm just, after coming from a company and training guys at that company, and sometimes you just want to just do it on your own and make your own money. And that's another thing too. If you do start out, like my old company I did work for, after I left, maybe a couple times, maybe twice, I did some work for him. You know, he subbed me out some work, but it wasn't really like, say, work. It was just he pretty much was going out of town. One of his guys was sick, and it was a Saturday, and he was like, you know, just go and catch these 3 jobs for me. I'll pay you for the 3 jobs. So it wasn't like go there, fix them. It was just at least go there, diagnose them, or just hold the job. You know, pretty much their warranty calls. He didn't want them to get canceled or reassigned or anything like that. So he wanted to get somebody out there, look at the issues, see what parts we need to order, so on and so on. One of them I actually fixed, but sorry, I just put this in. It's a heads-up display, so I can see my speed and everything like that. And when I do a certain speed, it'll beep, which is 75. So yeah, I'm on a 95 now. But yeah, so I made sure I charged him for each job, and he paid me, but I only did that twice, because the next time he asked, I was too busy, I couldn't do it. So, you know, he got the idea that, yeah, I'm busy out here too. And that's one thing that you kind of tend to, I guess for me, when I left, I didn't want it to be any bad issues. I gave him a certain time when I was leaving, and, you know, we're on good terms and we good. But at the end of the day, I know how, you know, little comments and stuff, he wished, you know, I was still there, because I did good work. I made him a lot of money, you know, and essentially what his issue with his newer guys now is that they just order parts for everything. When I say you're not supposed to order parts for things that you need parts for, but when they're doing warranty work and there might be an issue where they're not unsure, they might order 2 parts, and then they might take the part they don't need back. But as a business owner, if you have an account and you're looking at those accounts and you're looking at your bill, you know, your limit is going up higher, or it's getting up to your limit where you have, you know, I guess you can't order more parts until you take back certain parts, get those credits. But, you know, so he was calling me, he's like, man, because my goal when I was working for him, you know, he's a black guy, and I always wanted him to win. So I would find ways to, if these machines didn't need parts to be fixed, really, you know, sometimes it's making adjustments, sometimes it's taking things apart, sometimes you got to take things apart. Because when I was younger, it's been times when I'll get to a machine, try to drain it, and you hear the hum, and it's the pump, order the pump. Come back, take the pump apart, something's in there blocking the propeller from turning. You take that out, the pump's running fine. You could have saved the pump, you know, or saved just ordering that part, the process of going back when you could have just took it apart the first time. So that's why, I guess me, I like to take things apart on certain issues that I know I'm like, all right, let me just see, because it could be something that, you know, a burnt wire, or something, a terminal that you need to fix, or whatever the case may be. And you just go out there, order the part, come back, and you see it, and like, man, I got to take the part back. So it's just extra stuff you have to do, gas, whatever the case may be, and you don't really have to. So that's why I made it my goal to take things apart fully. And then it gave me kind of training, So now when I, like, say Samsung drives, when they first came out, I was taking everyone apart. So now when I take apart and do an idle bearing job, it might take me 15 minutes. You know, I don't have to take the whole drum out. You know, I can just go there with my hands. I know where the little screw is. I don't even have to take the drum out to change the idle pulley on a Samsung dryer. You know, so that's just, the more you take things apart, the more you get used to how things, you know, are done and where things are placed, and you can do things essentially, I don't want to say blind, but you don't have to physically see if you know what's going on. And I've done plenty of those, no problem, in and out. So you want to take your time and do what you got to do. And in this point of the game, I try to keep up with my, you know, technical abilities and make sure, speed, sorry, and make sure I know what I'm doing. But also now I have to focus on the business aspect and try to save money where I can and not be, you know, just, okay, I have to watch my account. I have a certain limit on my account, and like I think I made a video 2 videos ago maybe about when you have jobs that are expensive, it could be 3 parts you order and you're up to your limit, and you have more jobs that you need to order parts for. So, you know, it's all on how you look at it. You have to evolve, and I'm trying to evolve, and luckily meeting some of my peers and learning, I'm still learning. Life is an everyday learning process, and if you're not learning something, I don't know what to tell you. There's a lot of sayings out there, but for me, I know every day, if it's one thing, minor thing, I might learn something, and that's just how it is. And you can learn something from the people that are experienced, and I always remain humble, because even the guys that come in this game that are newer than, or I have more years than, I can still learn from. Just because I have more years than somebody doesn't mean I know more than them. That's just how it goes. And once you approach it like that, I think you become a better technician, a better person, so on and so on. So, yeah, I got 20 minutes left. I'm not going to make this video too long, but yeah, right now it's clear skies. Nothing too major yet. It says it's gonna, from this afternoon, it says it's gonna start to rain, and pretty much it might be raining until next week, into next week. So hopefully everything goes smoothly. They said it's supposed to be a little north of where I'm at in Palm Beach County. So hopefully it's a little north. Let's just hope. We haven't had anything too major in a long time, but we'll see how that goes. So yeah, I'm about to sign out. You know what? Let me show you this thing before I go. It's pretty cool. But if you can see where I'm seeing this, I'm pretty sure you guys can have it. That's the heads-up display. So pretty much you can see everything. Because you see as that, it's a little, like, I have my hand up so I can just see it right there. It's my GPS telling me where I need to go. So I know I'm driving. Sorry for everybody, but I'm pretty safe, and I'm clocking out now. Take it easy, guys. Have a good weekend.